I cannot believe Liz expects us to get this all done in one day. And she puts me with Graham? Are you serious?
Of course Liz trusts me with this office party. We're best friends. I will make this the best party this office or any other office in the world has ever seen.
Okay, Graham, we still have a lot to do. We still need to find a location, make food, and then figure out something for entertainment.
Well, you can rely on me. You know, they once did a news feature on me where I hosted a beat-off. Why is that funny? The people who can eat the most beats in 1 minute won.
I don't know what kind of news station would feature Graham, but I bet even monkeys or college students could do a better job.
Coming up on Second Edition.
Aspiring entrepreneurs get lessons from Nate's resident entrepreneur.
One of Nate's clubs uses art to give back to the Edmonton community.
Alberta unveils a new 5-year health plan.
Second Edition starts now. Good afternoon. Welcome to Second Edition. I'm Daryl Ann Hutchings.
I'm Kevin Snattersy. The government of Alberta has released a new 5-year health plan. Some highlights include reduced wait time for hip surgery by 60%, quicker access to radiation, faster treatment at emergency departments, more continuing care spaces by 60%, and emphasis on wellness by 32%.
This plan is the most aggressive and the most ambitious plan of any province with respect to healthcare improvements in Canada.
Actions to complete this plan range from adding over 350 more hospital beds and over 5,000 more continuing care spaces. Over 60 new mental health staff will be added, as well as 2 brand new radiation therapy centers. The plan requires a 5% funding increase over the 5 years. The other party leaders were very skeptical of the plan.
These guys lie all the time, and you can't trust them, and you particularly can't trust them on healthcare.
Nate entrepreneur in residence, Randy Thompson, led an intensive 3-day training regimen for aspiring entrepreneurs. The Entrepreneur Boot Camp kicked off on Saturday and ended Monday evening with 17 students getting advice about their ideas and how to move forward.
We're trying to give them the skills to actually start a company, which is not an easy thing to do.
Students in the camp learned valuable lessons like how much their company or idea is worth, how to find people to help with their company, and a few other important points about financing.
Also told them how to raise money, how much money to ask for, and what the expectation is when they get other people's money, or what they have to get back to people.
Nate plans to hold another boot camp in the spring.
New NATE students will soon be in for a shorter stay as the school begins to move to 15-week semesters for some programs in September. The first programs to make the move will be some of the IT programs.
Students get out at the same time approximately as what the university does. So our students have an equal chance of getting the jobs that are out there as the university students.
In order to make the change to the programs, unnecessary material will need to be cut, and the way some of the material is learned will be changed.
We can go and do real world stuff instead of sitting in a classroom.
The changes will gradually be applied. New students will start on the 15-week program, but current students will stay on 17 until it's phased out. Reg Wesley expects most of NATE's programs to eventually adopt the 15-week semesters.
NATE's Photo Club had their annual print sale on Tuesday. The Full Frame 47 Club, made up of photography students, placed their works of art on display for students and staff not only to look at, but to buy. The club president feels the experience is extremely valuable for students.
It's really just to get our work out there, get the students some exposure, and just have an opportunity for every student to experience selling their work professionally.
All the prints are done by students from beginning to end. They shoot their photos, print them, and cut their own mats, then put it all together for the sale. This year's sale had half the proceeds going to charity. Students involved feel it's good for not only themselves, but also NATE as a school.
I really like how it gives us a chance to really show the rest of the school like what we're up to and what the program's all about.
After weeks of online voting, NATE's Next Top Model competition wrapped up at the Nest. The final 8 models walked the runway in front of judges. The audience had a chance to vote, along with 3 guest judges from Edmonton's fashion and entertainment industry. The winner was 23-year-old Laura Duran from Business Administration's second-year marketing. Laura won a 1-year modeling contract with Vaughn Talent Agency.
NAIT staff and students help a retired instructor carry on the tradition of giving. Share the Warmth was started by Gordon Smith. Each December, Smith organized a collection of socks that were donated to the Elizabeth Fry Society, the Boyle Street Macaulay Health Center, and the Hope Mission. NAIT Academic Staff Association has taken over the tradition, and Director Ann Henderson feels confident about the project.
Setting a goal, we said 2010 because it is 2010, and that's half of what they collected last year, so we think we'll be able to do that.
Since his retirement, the program has been expanded to also include mittens, toques, and scarves. There are 50 different locations around campus that items can be dropped off at. The campaign runs into mid-December. Well, it's really nice to see everybody getting into the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, it'd sure be great to get away for the holidays. What are you up to, Brad?
I don't have anything planned myself, but I do know one team from here at NAIT, our women's hockey team, who's heading over to Europe for the Christmas season. We've got that and more coming up right now in sports. Following a home-and-home this weekend against their 109th Street rivals MacEwan University, the Ooks will take a week off, and then the excitement of the holidays will begin. Our women's hockey team is headed to Germany and Sweden over the holidays, leaving on Boxing Day for 2 weeks. The team has been planning the trip for over a year now, and with the help of some fundraising has been able to pay off the full trip before heading cross seas.
They've known probably since last year, end of last year, we've started the planning. So they've known for quite some time, but as it gets closer, the countdown is on. They talk about it all the time.
We're going to be there for 2 weeks, playing 5 to 6 games and traveling.
The ladies will get to spend Christmas Day with their families. Then they'll spend the rest of Weihnachten German holiday with their extended family, their teammates. NAIT radio and television program alumni Corey Graham has done well for himself. Since graduating from the program in 2004, he has been the play-by-play man for the University of Alberta men's hockey team, and starting this season has become the voice of the WHL's Edmonton Oil Kings. In his first season alone with the Oil Kings, he will travel with the team and broadcast all 82 games. The change from CIS University hockey to WHL has been a lot more seamless than you would expect, though.
Obviously a lot more games. Like, it's a lot busier, travel's a lot busier than it is at the U of A where you're just kind of playing on the weekends. So that's been the biggest adjustment, but it's been very positive. I had a great time doing it so far, so I've really liked it.
Faking shot. Oh, what a stop, John Gronide! Flashing the leather as he goes down. Robs Parker, who was trying to go upstairs.
This experience has given him the opportunity to broadcast games from some big up-and-comers in the WHL. Among those elite players is the Oil Kings' Mark Pezic. In his 4th season with the team, the Sherwood Park native has earned the captaincy for his team and become a leader both on and off the ice. On November 28th, Mark Pezic was chosen to attend the Canadian Junior Selection Camp.
It was 7:30 in the morning and woke me up, actually. I don't think I've hopped out of bed that fast for a long time. I was pretty excited.
In the few games that he's played since getting the phone call, Coach Derek Laxdal has noticed that Pezic's play has picked up.
You know, I think Mark's taking a lot of pressure off him now that he's been named for the training camp of the World Junior team. But at the end of the day, you know, we wish him the best and good luck there. And it's good to see his confidence getting better, and that's exactly what the World Junior scouting staff wants to see.
The experience they would get from the tournament may just provide the Oil Kings with that added extra boost they need to make a charge at the playoff spot going into the closing part of the season. Let's roll the highlight reel. Blackhawks Blues. Hawks 1-4 in their last 5 at home in the Madhouse on Madison. 4:30 into the game, Patrick Sharp wins the battle. Puck goes to Thomas Kopetsky. His 3rd on the season puts the Hawks up early. Now late first period, tied at 1. Hawks with a 2-on-1. Sharp keeps it himself, goes backhand past Ty Conklin. His 16th of the season. On to the second period, Chicago power play. Dump into the zone by Jeremy Morin, takes a nasty bounce off the glass. Troy Brouwer says, thank ya. Makes it 3-1 Chi-Town. His 5th goal. Now with it 4-1, Stahlberg wraps around, puts the puck on net, ends up on Patrick Kane's stick. Makes it 5-1. Let's jump ahead to the 3rd. Blues fighting back, now 5-3. Brad Boyes loose puck between the hashes, snipes it past Corey Crawford. We got a 1-goal game. 3rd period, 6 minutes left. Stahlberg's shot beats Conklin. Can't beat the post. Rebound goes right to Patrick Kane. His 2nd of the night. He finishes with 5 points. 3 assists, 27 points on the season. Blues wouldn't get any closer. Final score 7-5 Chicago. Hawks sit 4 points back of Detroit in the Central. St. Louis in 4th in their division. That's it for this week in sports. From all of us here at Team A,
Happy Holidays!
Did you know that the English version of The Office has only 14 episodes over 2 seasons, while the American version so far has 135 over 7? You know, the computers on the Dunder Mifflin office set are wired for the internet. Cast members say that when they're in the background of scenes, they are often checking email and surfing the net. Interestingly, Milton's red stapler in Office Space was not actually sold by Swingline at the time, but was painted for the movie because red stands out. Since the movie, however, Swingline received requests by customers to make these staplers and started to sell them in 2002. Did you know Ron Livingston, who plays Peter in Office Space, has been approached by people saying that his character inspired them to quit their jobs? Livingston said that it is kind of a heavy load to carry. Also, Mike Judge refused to make a sequel to Office Space because he didn't want to again face the anguish that it took to make the original cult classic. Now you know.
Okay, we're gonna need the help of the whole team if we want this to come together.
If you want to put this in the hands of amateurs, then fine.
Graham, they're not amateurs. They're gonna do all right. I put Jamila in charge of finding us a location.
Jamila? Really? All that will do is reinforce to Liz that I am the only trustworthy and loyal person in this office.
If Jamila can find us a patch of dirt to play in, I'll be happy. Anything that does not involve Graham picking a location.
From your average pizza and beer to a hypnotist or a comedy club, there's always that staff party night that gives you a night to remember. The food, people, and friendly atmosphere are things most looked for in a unique staff event, and Shanks has it all.
Sure, Shanks has various different things. We help out corporate events, team building events, make sure everybody has a great time when they enter the doors. And if you're bored walking in here, you're in the wrong place.
Shanks, as well as the Century Hospitality Group, have used their facilities to host events for charities and have donated to local fundraisers.
We do silent auctions, whether it's for the Stollery. A lot of groups book for hockey teams to raise money for Mining Hockey, so the parents come here, hold their silent auction, raise money.
The general manager filled me in on everything that the perfect office party should include.
A lot of people like to do team building events, whether it's big functions or little functions. We hold up to 1,400 people here.
After experiencing all these cool activities firsthand, I not only learned that I needed to seriously practice my swing, but any place where you can play golf while watching the game has the ability to make even the quirkiest of office parties a good time.
Looking to spice up your next staff event? Bring them on down to Shanks. They have pool, bowling, and even just watching the game with friends.
Visit Shanks online at www.shanks.com or their Edmonton location on 99th Ave and 178th Street. Jamila Clark, 2nd Edition News.
It's not that I don't trust Graham. I'd give him one job. I asked him to make the menu for the party tonight and to make an appointment with the chef. Haven't seen that menu now that I think of it.
Did I make a menu? False. I did not. Did I remind her about her meeting with the chef? False. I did not do that also.
He didn't make one, did he? Crap.
Feeling a little blue? Well, nothing boosts your confidence like winning, and it's easy on NR92.com. Just listen or check out our website to win. Your winner with NR92.com, the station for the students, by the students.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Damn. It's all you'll think about. All right.
Beware the Big Rock goggles. Big Rock, simply irresistible.
NR92 is your source for all your campus news, sports, and entertainment. Top of the hour, every hour.
NR92, radio for the students, by the students.
There's nothing to do online. I'm so sick of Facebook.
Try something new. Head to nr92.com. Log on for streaming music. New.
Welcome to Nate Newswatch.
Contest just a click away.
nr92.com, radio for the students, by the students.
All right, gonna be my lucky day.
Oh! Hey bro, what you doing?
I'm just scratching these lotto tickets and watching the game.
Oh, no way. Trade you a Big Rock for your last lotto ticket.
Sure man, I've been having no luck.
Oh, awesome man. Yes! $10,000! $10,000!
Big Rock, better than winning the lottery.
Hi and welcome to Cooking with Ernest. I'm your host Kendall Guiney and I am joined by Chef Sheldon Polowick. Okay, personally I am a big fan of chocolate, so today we're going to be learning a couple different things that you can do with it. So we're going to be learning how to temper chocolate. What exactly does that mean?
Tempering chocolate, there's two types of fat in the chocolate, and if the fats aren't lined up, the chocolate will become cloudy or kind of milky. For example, if you ever left a chocolate bar in your vehicle and it melted, take it back in, put it in the fridge, and it gets kind of cloudiness, that's untempered chocolate.
Okay. So there's two different methods to this, right? And what's the one that we're going to be doing today?
The one we're going to be doing is most people would do at home. It's called the seeding method. Okay. That's where you take 2/3 of your chocolate you melt, and you put 1/3 that's unmelted, you add it back in.
Okay, and what's the other method?
The other method is the tabling method.
Okay, and what does that involve?
The tabling method is you usually use granite or marble, and you take 1/3 and you dump it on the counter and to cool it down, and then you add it back into your already melted stuff.
Okay.
So we heat this up to a temperature of 120 to melt it, and I just add some chocolate back in to bring down the temperature.
Okay, so this is milk chocolate that we're working with. Is it different for white or dark?
Yes, dark chocolate and white chocolate will be different temperatures. Dark chocolate's a little bit higher. It's at 125, and white chocolate's about 110.
Okay.
So now we're just going to show you how to fill a mold quickly here.
Okay, so where can you get these molds from?
Most of these molds you can get just at a craft store even.
Okay. Do you have to use the mold or?
No, there's different chocolates. You can also do hand formed ones are really easy.
Okay.
You do different flavors. You can do add liqueurs to them or fruit.
Okay. And how long do you have to leave it in the mold before you can?
At least 20 minutes.
Okay.
So this is good here. And you gotta let this sit in here for about 5 minutes.
Okay. And is there any way to take them out or just kind of?
You kind of just put them on the counter and they just pop right out.
Okay, perfect.
So we have some finished ones over here.
Okay, so what's in a couple of these finished ones?
We've got 3 molded ones, and we have a couple hand-formed ones.
Okay, well this looks delicious. Thank you very much, Sheldon. So grab a pen and a piece of paper, and we've got a recipe card coming up so you can make these treats at home. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kendall Guiney. Have a nice day.
Okay, Kendall, so we have the food and the location, but Liz wants us to do something to help reward the staff. Have any ideas?
Well, everybody likes presents, but with the diversity of our staff, I don't really know what we'd all agree on.
Well, who doesn't want a new stapler or a new office set?
I'm gonna go with everybody, but let's pitch it anyway.
Not now, I'm busy. That is such a great idea. I'm just going to order gifts for everyone from the internet, and then I'll be the best boss in the world.
www.knockknock.biz. Let's see what they got. All right, what do we have here? Wow, okay, definitely something for everybody here at the office. Annoying people. I definitely know a few of those. Hell is other people. Yep, that's for sure. Well, that would be more my thing. What about everybody else? Ooh, sticky notes. Wonder if they have any for breaking up with people. Okay, oh, I'm getting distracted. Okay, fun stuff. A fun office would make people have fun at work. Oh, I'm so great. Best boss in the world. Spitball dart pad. That is awesome. Ooh, wait, a sales section. How to get fat, how to get into debt, how to procrastinate. Nothing here I don't already know. Moving on. All right, well, I'll just click all this and have it sent right to me. Didn't even have to leave my office. I am so productive. I rule.
Well, Graham, this is going much better than I was expecting. You talked to the warehouse workers about picking a movie, right?
I wouldn't trust those idiots with providing chips for the party, let alone leaving them in charge for entertainment.
You do it then. I told Graham he could pick the entertainment. I lied. The warehouse workers are picking a movie right now.
So Elizabeth always comes down here and kind of messes with us when we're trying to work, pushing over boxes and stuff. So in return, we don't do a lot for her. We watch Office Space a lot.
That's why we got the DVD player. But really, it's the tale of a working man. Oh, we are the working man.
It's got everything you need, really. Comedy,
Yeah.
romance,
Yeah.
believable heist to steal millions of dollars from an evil corporation.
Oh yeah.
Anything illegal, Peter? Illegal? Samir, this is America.
There's really only one way to describe it.
This is a suck.
Plus, it's probably the only movie in the world where you get to see a group of guys beat up a fax machine. So there's that.
It's a movie for the slacker generation that is today. And if you're supposed to live vicariously through your movies, then who wouldn't want one where you get promoted for not going to work?
You haven't been showing up and you get to keep your job.
Actually, I'm being promoted. Thank you, Bob.
Sounds like a dream plan to me.
And a terrific smile.
Overall, I'd give it 4 red staplers out of 5.
And to be honest, a lot of people built it up for me. I was a little let down by it, so I give it 3 red staplers out of 5.
I didn't think we could do it, or I didn't think I could do it. Work with Graham to organize a whole office party.
I took care of location, food, entertainment, party favors. Sure, other members of the team helped a bit, but Liz knows that I hold this team together.
I'm really just glad today is over. Shanks was fun, and the chocolate turned out great, and the party favors were nice.
Damn
crazy. Like
Under your
breath. It's like you don't really
You are Tracy, and you work for decent.
I work in the warehouse.
At a paper company.
At the paper company, so obviously I'll be paper.
Isn't this a great office party, Liz?
Great party, Graham.
I sell it by the kilo.
Let's gather around and have some
Long road down.
Yeah, I like
Yes.
it. Yeah.
This kid.